Yes, 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 my friends. This is Eric Green, aka the Digital Gangster, coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and we've got my buddy Matthew Aaron on here from Charlotte, North Carolina as well. And today we're going to be talking about the Fantasy Marketing League. Our goal with this hangout is to, you know what, we're just gonna lay it on the line. We're gonna speak from our heart. We want to share this concept with you, this dream that Matthew had, and I'm going to have him talk about that in a minute. But we're excited to be here because both of us have struggled in this industry. Both of us know what it's like, to work long and hard. Especially Matthew with his traditional jobs, and then coming into the internet world, and me failing in the network marketing space for over 10 years. We know how difficult this industry can be. We also know how rewarding it can be, and what it's like to have time freedom and to be in control of your own calendar and your life. And we want to just, we've always wanted to just help people. We've always wanted to do anything that we can to give people this opportunity. But we know that it's very difficult with this 97, 95% failure rate. It's, most people try to fix this number, Matt, and it's just hard to fix. And I think what we're doing here is a little bit different. It's a little off the cuff. It's how we operate. We're not afraid to try new things. We're not afraid to venture out into areas that have never been ventured out into before. And I think once you guys really understand what we're doing here, you're going to get excited, and many of you are going to be behind it and feel like for the first time you legitimately have a chance in this industry, because I know a lot of you out there are struggling. A lot of you guys out there are frustrated, and you just want to know what it's like to have some success. And I think this may obviously be your opportunity. But what we'll do is just go straight into how this began. I got a call from Matthew. Matt's a great guy. He's a hardworking guy. He's built traditional businesses. He understands the internet landscape. He's had some success fairly quickly coming online, and I think that's because of the success he's had with his offline businesses and understanding business in general and being a serial entrepreneur. I think that's helped him sort of catapult very quickly in the industry. But he had a dream at like 4 a.m. and called me the next day and started reading. Said, "Hey, let me read. I wrote all this stuff out at like 4 a.m." And he starts reading through this information, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, after you were done reading it, man, I was just like blown away. I'm like, wow, I'm like, that could work, man. That could actually work. And we got both really, really excited. I think we met the next day and we spent like a full day together just talking about this idea and how powerful it was. But I love for you to just go ahead and feel free, before you share the idea and the dream and where we're going, and we can kind of go back and forth, Matt. Feel free to share just your thoughts on the industry or anything that you want to share. But love for you to talk about the concept, the dream, and then we'll kind of segue into next steps, what we're trying to do to put all this together to help everybody out there. So over to you, buddy.
Definitely. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, like you said, man, it literally, this idea and concept came to me in a dream. And I am a thinker. I've always been a thinker. When people try to tell me that something isn't possible, somewhere deep in my subconscious, I keep thinking about it. So I think that's kind of where this dream, literally it was a dream, no joke, came to me. Like Eric said, he's been in the industry a lot longer than I have, and I've only been in this industry for a year and a half, but I've been in it long enough to, I've done fairly well for myself, and for how short a time I've been in it. But I'm also witnessing people struggle constantly. So I knew the only way I can continue to proceed in this industry is if I'm able to come up with a way to literally level the playing field and help everyone succeed. So basically, this concept is, we can literally change this industry. I'm telling you right now, we can change it, and we can change your life, right? So what we can do is extremely simple. I mean, you've been in this industry for a while, even if you haven't been in it a long time, you can identify and you see people in this industry who are killing it. We all know those huge producers who can literally jump into a deal tonight and wake up tomorrow morning and make, who knows, $20, $30, $40, $50,000. And we all want to be able to create those types of incomes. Or even if your dreams aren't that big, even if you just want to make $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 a month, whenever we look at those people, it's like, they're doing it, so we can do it too. And that's great, but what we need to do is, rather than it all always being the top dogs killing it and you and everyone else trying to figure it out. And right now, I'm not trying to tell you to stop what you're doing. You know, always continue to, move forward as a person, develop your skills. But the reality is, in this industry, there's a huge learning curve, and there's a lot of self-development too. I mean, in order for you to have success in this industry, you have to have a certain skill set. Marketing is extremely important. Your mindset is huge, and I don't know where you're at currently in your life right now, and really it's the belief that you have of yourself that's will ultimately make you have success. Now, for all that to come together, it might take a year, 2 years, 3 years. For guys like Eric, it hit him after like 10 years. It was 10 years of struggle before he really started to take off in this industry, and now he does great. I can do great in this industry. Eric and I both could go into some deal today, and probably both of us can create really fast success. But I'm tired of every single deal that I get into watching certain people, or a lot of people who are they're always, I'm thank God that they're willing to listen to me, but I'm done with the days of constantly watching people struggle. So right now, basically what the concept that I'm about to reveal to you is going to completely level the playing field. It's extremely simple, but it's been labeled by guys like Eric and a number of other leaders in the industry as somewhat brilliant and basically a fairly genius idea. I mean, basically all we have to do is to level the playing field is, let's just say that we, for you to become a member of the Fantasy Marketing League, when you become a member of the Fantasy Marketing League, you basically get a card, and we put your name on it. And we put that card into a big basket or whatever. I'll have a card with my name on it. Eric will have a card with his name on it. And in order for you to be a member, it's going to cost you $100 a month. Now, keep on listening, because I'm going to tell you there's no profit to be made on that $100 a month. So just keep listening, and everything will come together. So basically, we're going to open the doors, and we'll allow a certain number of people in it. And Eric, we can. I don't know exactly how many we're going to let in this time, but there will be some sort of a cutoff. So let's just say hypothetically that we allow 1,000 people in. So we all have our individual cards, but rather than it being like a traditional team build where I got my spot at the top, then Eric, and then so on and so forth down the line. Eventually, if you're the 1,000th person that's in line there to whenever we move into a deal, it's not nearly as exciting for you. So rather than doing it from top to bottom, what we'll do is we'll do a live drawing where everything's transparent. You'll be able to watch. Everyone has a chance to land the top position. Now, of course, based on the numbers of people that come in and the actual opportunity that we choose, we literally could change your life instantly. Imagine whenever everyone's names are in this basket, and basically imagine whenever your name is the first name pulled out. So your name comes out first. You're at the very, very top. So it's not Eric Green. It's not Matthew Aaron. It's not the traditional, the normal guru at the top. It's you. You could have the top position. Now imagine how you're going to feel whenever you get that top position, knowing that we have 999 or 499 or whatever the number is people that are going to be joining immediately following you. Literally, you're going to create life-changing income in an instant. So this concept, it has nothing to do with your current marketing skills. It has nothing to do with whether or not, I don't care if you didn't put anyone in, you've never put anyone into a deal before. This gives you a realistic shot at creating the income of your dreams right from the beginning. Now, basically, now I know you're with what I was thinking when I came up with the idea is, okay, how are people going to feel whenever they get, if Eric and I both get a low position, number 499 is spot number 500 or 999 and 1,000. Here's the deal: it doesn't matter, because we, as members of the Fantasy Marketing League, we're coming together to continue to grow the business. So we're all individual business owners coming together and working cohesively as one to proceed. So we're all investing $100 per month into advertising. 100% of that money goes to advertising. Zero profit for us. So basically, even if we have spots number 999 and spot number 1000, I don't care, because you know what? There's 1,000 of us in it. That's $100,000 per month in advertising. Do you understand the power and the leveraging that we have whenever and that's just a start. So we'll have so much power, and right now we're already connecting with guys that are huge in this industry, traffic guys, who we're already negotiating deals. We're setting up everything to let them do what they're best at. I'm not the best at writing, the ad copy. There's guys in this industry that's their area of expertise. Why not give what we're going to do is we're just going to go to them and say, look, we've got 50,000, 25,000, 100,000, whatever we want to do. We can diversify where we're putting the traffic, and we go to them and say, look, we're going to start investing $25,000 a month with you. We're going to start investing $100,000 a month with you. We'll let them do what they're best at. That way, basically, what will end up happening is, even if you're, the ultimate goal is to see your name come out in the top 10, top 20 spot, life-changing, and there's so many people that I've worked with, over the past year and a half, that, I'm going to literally pray before I do this drawing. I'm going to pray over, I'm going to take the time to pray, and the people that are the most deserving and that need it the most, I hope that their names come out first. I want their lives to change and for them to experience massive success. And gradually, as the draft continues forward, the incomes will go down, but still, people will be making money. And then the critical point for you to realize is, even if you get a lower position, or if Eric and I get a lower position, we'll be doing so much massive amounts of advertising that even being towards the bottom, it doesn't matter. We're all progressing forward with the deal that we choose together. So we all experience success together. Literally, just by joining and becoming a member of what we're doing now, you have the chance to create an unbelievable income. Anything else I should add, Eric? Is that?
Well, let me dial into what you said, because I want people to understand this. Because I want to talk transparency here for a minute. Matt and I struggled at first, and we thought, do we want to collect the $100 a month? Do we want to collect those co-op funds ourselves? But what we said we want complete 100% transparency with what we're doing here. Here's the thing. Matt and I can go out and make money on the internet. Matt and I can make money in this industry every single day. We can do it. All right. We have the mindset. We have the skill set. We have the resources. We can do it. We're not doing this. We know that this will be a fantastic opportunity for us to create income as well. But that's secondary to what we're doing here. It's really about the fact that we're trying to do something that we've never really ever seen done, and we know that it's a cool. I love it because it's such a cool concept, man. I wish that I had an opportunity when I got started in this industry and struggled for so many years, that I came across an idea like this, where at least I had a chance. I could tap into a co-op with professionals that know how to drive traffic, that know how to write copy, that know how to put together sales funnels. That is worth me investing my money in, so a business can grow, and then to have an opportunity in a draft where I could potentially be toward the top of a deal, right, while I'm trying to get my mindset right, while I'm trying to learn how to become a marketer, while I'm trying to learn the skills I need to be a better person and a better marketer, a better business person, a better entrepreneur, that I could potentially plug into something that could change my life, overnight. That's what we're trying to do here, guys. But I really want to dive into transparency, because what we said is, look, we don't want to collect the money. We don't want people thinking that we're trying to generate a commission on the co-op, because I'm going to tell you this because I'm going to be straight up from my heart. I know a lot of guys in this industry, they make a ton of money off of co-ops. They make a ton of money off of bringing people in, and they have multiple tier levels of traffic. This is a true story, guys. I'm gonna just tell you straight up, because I just don't care, guys. The fact is, a lot of people, you'll buy into traffic, they'll pay for low tier traffic, right? But they're charging you premium prices, right? And they're getting commissions from the people selling the traffic. We don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. We are going to negotiate the best possible price because we have leverage. So if we've got 500 people, that's $100, that's close to 100 grand, whatever it is. We have leverage when we go to these guys that are top income, our top traffic guys in the world, and we can say, this is what we have. We want the best possible pricing on your traffic for our people, right? You will pay that individual, you will pay that company, you will pay that third-party source. You will not pay us, right? So that right there is 100% transparency there, right? We're just going to negotiate and we're going to find the best possible traffic deal for everybody. It's very important you guys understand that. Now, the other thing that I think we need to talk about with the draft, Matt, is everyone's going to have, we're going to do this a live stream, guys. And I've had people ask me, how from that side is this going to be transparent? We're literally going to be on live stream. We're going to have a big crate. We're doing this old school, man. We're going to have a big crate that turns, woo, and it's going to have all these cards in there, right? And, we might even have a third-party person. I think we'll have, and this might be something we do, Matt, have somebody, a third-party person, right, instead of me and Matt pulling a card out, you know what I mean? So nobody says, oh, Eric peeked in, pull the card out, come over and say, here's the first person in the draft. It's X, whoever it is, right? So we're going to do that right in front of you guys, but we also want, and we feel like, it's very, and Matt, you can talk about this, we feel like, there are leaders out there, there are people that are willing to contribute to this community. There are people that will bring people into the Fantasy Marketing League. There's people that, let's suppose you have 20 people that buy into the co-op and get plugged into what we're doing here. Well, I think your odds should be a little bit better than someone that just plugs in. That's how we feel. If you're going to be a part of this community, you got to go out and share the community and the idea and what we're doing. So if that person will have, and you correct me, Matt, but we'll have 20 cards. If 20 people come into the co-op because that person invited them to this, what we're doing, this concept, they've got 20 cards in the bin, right? They've got a little bit better opportunity to get that drawing, right? Now, some of you might say, well, that's going to help. Well, we need to help the leaders. We need people. We need people that are going to drive this network as well. But that doesn't mean I could have 20 cards in that bin, and one guy could have one card in that bin, and that card can get pulled out first. You guys got to understand this. So, Matt, over to you on that.
Yeah, that's the point. Literally, just all you need to do is get your position with the Fantasy Marketing League. Because the truth is, it only takes one card. All you need is one card in this drawing to have a chance to get a top position. If you get a top 5, 10, 20 position, you're going to be generating very good income. Now, obviously, yeah, if you refer 5 people to the Fantasy Marketing League, we want there to be some benefit. So for every person that you refer, you will get an additional card with your name on it put into the drawing. But again, the point is all it takes is one card for you to win. Eric might have 10 cards. I might have 10 cards. Some other people might have 20. But you, with that one card, boom, your name comes out. You have the top position in the deal. And here's what's going to happen, too. What you really need to realize, too, we will have a cutoff for the number of people that are allowed in this. And lives will be changed. There will be huge income stories. What's going to happen after that is the people who didn't get in are going to start wanting to be in because they're going to see that it's happening. Imagine whenever your name's pulled out and everyone starts seeing you just made X amount of money. People are going to be like, wow, she did it. What are you doing? They're going to come to you and say, what are you doing? Well, I just joined the Fantasy Marketing League. So even just the excitement of what we're about to do is going to create massive, massive growth in what we're doing because we're going to publicize it everywhere. If you don't get in, and Susie, the marketer that you've known for 2 years, she gets her spot, and all of a sudden she creates a 6-figure income or a substantial income, something that she never has before. You're going to wish you did get your spot because that could have been you. So the growth, not only from the paid traffic, this spreading virally throughout the internet is going to be huge. Genuinely from my heart, I want to change this industry. People say it can't be done. I beg to differ. I think we can change this industry. I hope that I get a 900 spot or a low spot in this deal. I don't care about me. I want you to get the high spot. I want it to be your life being changed, or a number of other people who have been in this industry who I've watched struggle. You guys are the ones that deserve to be at the top. And with the concept as a whole, we all can succeed. We all can succeed. Rather than you carrying the ball right now, develop your skills, train, you can do all of that still. But right now, let's pass the ball over to the experts and let's do this in a way that no one else has ever done before. We all can succeed together. So, with that said, do you have anything else you want to add?
I just want everyone to know a couple of quick things. We haven't established the actual deal yet. We're talking to seven-figure earners right now. We're also contemplating putting together our very own program. We've got talking to several software development companies. Here's my thing, and Matt's is whatever we do, we really, whatever deal that we marry this with, because really the deal is just the financial engine, right? That's how I've always looked at programs. But by the same token, we do want to find something that carries a value, that carries weight, that we can work together to build long term. If everybody's going to be investing in traffic and advertising every month, we certainly want to be able to build a very large structure with something. So we are going through that with a fine-tooth comb. We also know that whatever the deal that we do attach this to, it's got to be internet friendly. In most cases, probably a global deal, because we are bringing people all over the world into this league, and we want you guys to be able to share this concept and share this fantasy marketing league with people around the world. So we've got our criteria with either the company or creating our own platform, but we want you guys to know that we really want to put something together on the back end, the financial vehicle, to be something that's long lasting and something that we can kind of hitch our wagon to. Now, the great thing about this type of concept is, 3, 4, 6 months from now, we can have another huge drawing and open up a secondary income, right? Because we've had so much success with the first one. But I want you guys to understand that. The last thing I want to share, Matt, is right now, within the next couple of weeks, we're letting you guys know today what the concept is. I think most of you guys are probably pretty excited right now about what's going to go down and what's going to happen. But I encourage you guys to go out. Now's the time to go out and share the Fantasy Marketing League Ning site. Go out and invite people to this network. We want to get as many people in the next couple of weeks before we open the doors to start collecting the funds for the co-op, right? And we'll determine how many and how that's going to happen. But now is the time, if you can get as many people as you can to set up free profiles, and we can get them in the co-op, that's more cards that you're going to have in that barrel, which is going to increase your odds, guys. So please go out if you feel the need. If you don't, you want one card, you're here, you're down, we're cool with that. But if you feel the need, you know what I mean, Matt? Go ahead.
Absolutely. Also, obviously, we're recording this live right now, but you may be watching this video. At the time you're watching this video, we may already know the deal, so right. Obviously right now we don't, but we might be ready to roll tomorrow. And if you're watching this video right now, all you need to do is get in, lock in your position, and your life could change very, very soon. So, obviously with the way you're saying things, Eric, it's kind of, we got to realize, this video might be out. It might be a day before we roll. So.
Well, yeah, you're 100%. They could be watching that. We will, in a couple of weeks, probably try to update the video. This will be showing up in the back of the Ning site, but absolutely, man, we could be right there. We're going to have a deal established very, very soon. We're already in talk. So, yeah, this is exciting, man. So you guys, this is it, man. Matt, this is it, man. This gives everybody a general idea as to what's going on. I think we've shared what we need to share. I'm just excited to roll this project out, man. I think it's going to be something special. And I just can't wait to see all the lives that change from this, and actually do the live stream broadcast of the draft. That's going to be the coolest freaking day ever, man. And I'm so excited, and I hope that your name, that you guys that are out there watching, I hope your name is drawn. So that's all I got, buddy.
Awesome, bro. Yeah, I'm excited to see the looks on people's faces, or even to pick up the phone and talk to some people whose literally their lives can change instantly. Never been done before. I don't want to be at the top. I hope that you are at the top. Not you, Eric, but the person watching this, bro. I don't want it. I want you guys to have it. You deserve it. So let's roll. Let's make this happen. Let's change this industry, guys. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. Take care.